Here it is. Let's go, L Nose. Okay, today I just want to go over Chicago Sky roster development, future, what it can look like in 2026. And I did one kind of prep. It's sort of a prep, but I looked at, I asked AI to give me like a strong possibility. Hold on. Let me see something. Put that on. There we go. So I asked AI to give me like a possibility of what Chicago Sky can look like, because as an Angel Reese supporter, LSU guy, I've been I'm more of an Angel Reese like supporter than Chicago Sky. So since she's there now, we're gonna go with that. So we're going there with looking at what the possibilities are. And looking at this is what AI gave me. I can't remember if it was ChatGPT. I think it was. Okay, starting 5 would be Courtney Vandersloot, who's going to be re-signed, Ariel Atkins, and one top free agent target, which this wasn't on my bingo card. I didn't think of it, but I love it. Like, I love this idea of Kayla McBride, because one thing that Chicago Sky didn't have, they had gunners. Rachel Bannon was a gunner, but she just wasn't a good gunner. No, we need someone that can put the ball in the hole and get me 20 points a game. Kayla McBride can get me 20 points a game on 35 to 40% shooting from the three. We can use that, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? I can take that, because Ariel Atkins, who basically was supposed to be the best player on the team, is more of a complimentary star. She's a star. Don't take away from Ariel Atkins and her meek personality. She's a star in her own right. She's just a complimentary star. Kayla McBride comes and becomes the top scorer, which takes pressure off of Ariel Atkins and can possibly allow Courtney Vandersloot to go back to just being like a floor general. I don't like Courtney Vandersloot at all. I think when you come in as an old vet, you should have your young stars. You know, you should be ready to pass the baton. But it seems she came in trying to be the star almost, and it's a turnoff as far as a Sky fan. Camila Cardoso, who we know can be a double player herself, and we already know Angel Reese. So that's a playoff team right there. Depends on what the bench is going to look like. That's a playoff team in my eyes. I'll sign up on it, and I can cheer for them. I can actually go to a couple games and not be like I'm wasting money. You know, so yeah, okay. And why does this work? Because McBride adds elite 3-point shooting, and that's one thing Sky didn't have last year. They didn't have elite 3-point shooting. They had good 3-point shooting. Nothing was great. Atkins, who, like I say, complimentary defense and scoring. She can give you 15, 14 points per game, and she plays pretty good defense. Vandersloot, I'm still not cool with, so whatever. Front court, we got the best front court in the league. I don't care what anyone says. There's no better power forward and center duo than Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese, bar none. Sorry. Okay, here's something else that was added. An upgrade version would be Chelsea Gray. I don't know if she's available, but that point guard spot it needs to be fixed. And I'm going to go over some free agents when I look over here. But that point guard spot needs to be fixed. Like Chelsea Gray, I like the idea of Chelsea Gray, but I don't like the age of Chelsea Gray. I think you grab Chelsea Gray if you think this is a title contention team. And this looks like it should be a title contending team. But will it be? I'm still... Okay, the player personnel right here, I would be happy with this person. Like this lineup, I'm not going to get season tickets because I don't live in Chicago, but I'm going to go to at least half the games for sure. The Dallas games, I'll be there. I'll be at a couple Chicago games. I'll be at the Phoenix, the Mercury games. I'll be at, I don't know, my sister lives in Vegas. I can probably make a couple Aces games. Like, there are games I'm going to make just for the sake of just using it to visit family. And I'll just be out there. So, yeah, we can do that. But I like this team. I'm not sold on Tyler Marsh, and I hate the ownership. I hate the management. I don't like Jeff Pagliocca, and I don't like the owner who's stealing money from his own business partners. These are my problems. But like I said, it fixes the half-court offense, which was Chicago's biggest weakness. Like Chelsea Gray and Kelly McBride, come on. I changed my mind. I don't care who the coach is. Chelsea Gray's on this team. This team is going deep in the playoffs. I don't care who the coach is. I changed my mind. It adds clutch shot creation, absolutely, and keeps defense elite. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want. And I did something funny. I asked AI again to kind of challenge that theory. Is this the best option for the Chicago Sky? And the answer was, let's go to full game mode. Solid lineup option, Reese and Cardoso gives elite rebounding, paint dominance, McBride's 40% three-point shooting plus defense, plugs the spaces, holds from 2025. Atkins adds versatile scoring, D. Vandersloot upgrades playmaking for half-court sets. It's a realistic ceiling if the Sky re-sign their unrestricted free agents and land the big free agents. McBride and Gray are available but competitive. Could push them to contenders. Other targets like Drew Lloyd. I like that too. See, I like using technology to kind of help me do things. You know, it opens up time for me where I don't have to do all of the research, but it gives me some. Okay. Here are the Chicago Sky free agents right now. Here's what we're dealing with. Okay. Who are they going to core? They're going to core Angel. They're going to core Cardosa. They're going to core Maddie. They're going to core, I'm thinking Haley. Haley may get cored. And they're going to core Courtney Vandersloot. I mean, Haley or Maddie Westphal may be gone. Because you're going to core Ariel Atkins and you're going to core Courtney Vandersloot. They're unrestricted. So that's if Ariel Atkins wants to come back, which I'm sure she will. So that's going to be tough because I know to get 5 core players or 6. If it's 6, then they may bring back Haley or Maddie. So yeah, that's going to be tough.
Welcome to the future.